Right, what is happening? It's been a little while. I haven't filmed one of these and haven't put one of these up in more than a month. Been busy with other shit, which in turn makes me lazy with the video making. It's a relatively low priority for me, believe it or not. But you know, when I have a bit of free time, I like to get in there and get something, you know, made. Which is what I want to do now. I'm hoping to have this edited today. But yeah, I figured I would just pull some shit out and show it in a video for you nerds. What we're listening to in the background is kind of in theme with what we're going to talk about, like the first half of this video. This is Vampirus or Vampirus with Order of the Dragon. But if you can't tell just by looking at it, this is another one of those bands that kind of exist in like the psychedelic rock / black metal genre, subgenre, whatever. And this is one of the ones I'm more unfamiliar with. This is the only thing I have. I know this band has something else, though I don't know that I've ever heard it. Sort of a cool fucking solos and like pipe organ sounds and you know, the black metal vocals, whatever. It's cool shit. If you like all the bands I'm going to be talking about directly after this, then you'll like this as well. Check it out. Alright, let's kick it off. The first band I'm going to talk about is a band that I've never talked about before, as far as I can remember. But this is one of the better bands that exists within this sort of funky black metal subgenre. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it is this. I have no idea how to say the name of this band, but I'm assuming that it's pronounced something like Berost? I don't. And there is the title of the album there, which I guess, I looked it up, I guess it translates to Witch Hour, or maybe Witching Hour, but you know, I used Google Translate, so it's not, so sometimes a bit too literal. So, if you're not familiar with this band, they formed back in 2015. So, from what I understand, this band started a lot more black metal than where they are now. What they are now is, as far as I'm concerned, the closest thing we have to a Black Magic SS clone. Now, that being said, this is not a perfect clone. Like clean vocals and choruses and stuff like that, they lack something to make it as punchy as it needs to be, to make it just quite as effective as like BMSS shit is. So, you know, for that reason alone, I can't like this quite as much as I like that, but this is pretty goddamn good. The guitars in this have a very like 1960s or 70s feel, and the synthy shit plays a pretty fucking massive role in why I like this. It's really, really goddamn cool, and I'm super happy that this got a vinyl press, even though it was pretty expensive and very, very limited for, as far as I can tell, absolutely no reason at all. So, I'll show you the album cover here. It's, obviously, it's something that you would expect from this weird subgenre. Very colorful. I like the knight with his cool fucking helmet with like lightning coming out of it. This band did just put out a new album called Oasis yesterday. If that tells you how long it'll actually be until I edit this video, because if it's like 3 weeks since that came out, I do apologize. There's the back cover right there. I can't read any of this, so I really don't know what's what here. But this was put out through Barbados Productions, and for some reason they limited it to 50 copies. So I have, if you can see here, number 49 out of 50. I don't know why they would let it be so limited, because honestly, I mean, they didn't sell out within a day. I heard about it and I slept on it for a couple days before I actually bit the bullet and paid the asking price, which was way too much for like a brand new record, but it's going for way more now, so I guess I'm glad I grabbed it. This does come with 2 sheets. One basically just has the album cover on it, and one has lyrics. I have seen other people with like a sheet more specific to like Barbados Productions that this came with, but mine did not. So I don't really know what that's about. This does come with a Berost sticker. I don't know. And a Barbados Productions sticker. as well. And finally, the vinyl was white, and obviously all 50 copies white vinyl. So really fucking fantastic, sort of funky, psychedelic, rocky, black metal-y shit. I guess for me, if there's anything that could change here that would really put it on like the BMSS like level for me, is like something here needs to be turned up a bit. I don't know if it's the vocals, I don't know if it's like the synthy, organy type shit. I guess if you imagine like a cake with like a bunch of ingredients, but like there's no ingredient that really fucking sticks out, I'd fuck that cake up. I would eat that cake. But, you know, it could be better with very little effort. And I think that's the case with this as well. So, if you haven't heard it, definitely give it a whirl because it's absolutely worth your attention. This shit is fantastic. That's Berost with Witch Hour. Alright, moving on. I don't know the last time I talked about this band, though I know what it was that I talked about. And at the time I had not received these records. And this record right here was a little bit less of a wait, but this is the second full-length album, whereas the first one, I waited for over a fucking year before I actually received the record that I bought. Which I'm sure I'll talk about that one as well at some point. But for now, this is the second album from Assassination entitled Seeds of the Master. So, this album came out in 2020, I think. I'm pretty sure that this was a 2020 full-length album. And to date, this is my favorite thing that this band has done. So, everybody is kind of familiar with this band as being a band that releases a lot of shit in rapid succession. And, you know, a lot of the songs that they release kind of just go on to be on full-length albums. And this is, as far as I'm concerned, this is like a gauntlet of this band's best fucking songs. And for me, the reason I like this band so much is it's just super fucking catchy. Basically, without exception, every song is ultra fucking catchy. And this album has the song Nostalgia on it, which is my favorite Assassination song, far and away my favorite Assassination song. But this also has Plague Revival, which is one of the other better ones. So it's fucking fantastic. I don't know, if you've never heard Assassination, I guess you could sort of liken them to Black Magic SS, but something about this band doesn't really sit with me like that does. I don't know how to explain it. They're definitely different sounding projects, but yeah, I don't know. This band just puts out shit way more often, and it's been consistently good. Though I will say that this band did release a new album a few weeks ago. It's on YouTube in its entirety. It's called like, but that album is super fucking weird. That's the closest like I've gotten to like not liking an Assassination record. Man, I don't know. It's got some good songs on it, but some of them are like just, I don't know what the fuck. But if you've heard it, you probably know what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, album cover is quite cool. I like the trippy colors and their little ski mask mascot thing. Back cover right there. Again, just the same sort of like spirally type design. And you have all the track listing. This is actually a really nice quality packaging here, just all the way through, which you'll see. And put out through Darker Than Black and distributed through Merchant of Death, which I ordered this in like June of last year. And I got it, I think, in like March, maybe. So yeah, if that tells you anything, it took a long fucking time to get this record to me. And I'm pretty sure the only reason they shipped it out is because I emailed them about it like 3 or 4 times. So this does come with a big fucking booklet that has like additional art for each one of the songs, which is quite cool. I don't know, the fucking like samurai Baphomet thing, fucking weird. But yeah, it's just additional art for each one of the songs. So, you know, really nice fucking just addition to the packaging here. And as far as I'm aware, there were 2 versions of this. You could get the black vinyl or you could get this gold vinyl, which is what I went with. And I wasn't even sure that this is the version that was gonna show up, because I ordered the fucking colored version of Circles Within Circles too, and they sent a black one, and I got that record before these. So I kind of assumed that these were also gonna come like the version that I didn't order. But whatever, at least I fucking got them at all. So if you're in the mood for weird sort of psych rock shit with like black metal vocals, Assassination is one of the better ones that do it. Lots of, pretty much every song has like a clean vocal chorus, which again makes the songs fucking memorable and catchy. I love it. I love this fucking record. The best Assassination release so far, and you know, if the new record is an indication, it's just sort of moving away from what I liked about this band. So, though I still like it, and when there is a you know, like fucking physical press, then I'm sure I'll grab it because it's still a good record. But there's a good chance this will be the best thing that Assassination ever does, I guess is my fucking point. So if it sounds interesting at all, check it out. That's season.
What is sound goes in time, and as sunlight will forever disappear, nostalgia.
God damn it, guys, I'm rusty, man. I haven't done this shit in a long time. Moving on, this is the record that I ordered that Assassination record with. They both went up for pre-order on the same day, and I was more excited about this at the time, though I think, you know, like now that I've played them both a bunch of times, I think that the Assassination record I probably like more. But this again is the best thing that this band has done as well. And I'm talking about this. This is Edelweiss with Behind Our Masks. So this is also the second full-length album from Edelweiss. And again, for me, it's just a step up from the debut. The debut album has probably just as many catchy fucking songs, but I just like these songs more, and I think the album flows just a little bit better. Specifically for this one, Behind My Mask, great song. Haunted is my favorite on this album by far. And Flesh of the Gods, fucking absolutely fantastic. And the album ends with like, it almost kind of sounds like Spanish guitar. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like this acoustic guitar song. It's called Les Swing de Fou? Probably not. But really cool instrumental to cap the album off. I just fucking love it, man. I think it's great. The album cover is pretty similar to the debut album, just in like subject matter, because it's another guy fucking smoking with a helmet on, which I'm pretty sure the debut also featured. The back cover is pretty simple. Song titles, again, Darker Than Black. I like Acid Trip Enterprises there. And this doesn't come with anything, but I also managed to grab the colored version of this, gold vinyl. Don't know the limitations, but this one actually has little like flowers etched into the back of it, which is quite cool. So this band is putting out another album this year, from what I understand, though I don't remember. So I think it's called Night of the Long Pipes, unless that was a song title. I'll look and just edit this out if that's not true. But yeah, man, absolutely fucking fantastic. Way less, this is not metal at all. This is more just straight like psych rock. I really dig it, and hopefully you will too. So that's Edelweiss with Behind Our Masks. Let's move away from the funky shit and into more like straightforward territory for the remainder of this video. This right here is a band from Finland. I never owned anything from this band until last year, even though this band has a pretty big discography. Well, you know what? That's not true. I do have I have a split and a compilation that both feature this band, but I never had any other standalone releases before last year. And I believe it was early this year that there was a big like Final Agony Black Omen drop, and in it was this. This is Korres, and I believe that this is like, it's called like 21, 22, 23 or something in Roman numerals. And this band has a fat fucking stack of demos, man, that date all the way back to 2004. Though this specifically is a compilation of 3 demos that came out in the year of 2013. For me, the reason I like this so much is there are plenty of pretty groovy moments, believe it or not, in what is relatively raw black metal. Which I adore. And the vocals are like pushed to the front of the mix and are pure fucking evil, man. Like mid-high wretches, beautiful. I think my favorite demo here is probably the first one. It's got a really heavy like second wave black metal vibe to it. There's the back cover there. You should have track listings and shit. This is put out through Verminous Pestifera? I don't know. The vinyl itself is black. There's the Korres logo there, which is quite cool. And this does come with an inner sheet. Again, Korres logo. The other side has all the lyrics. And it also did one of those like, this copy goes to, let me see, it says, a rehearsal recording from Eternal Cavern. This copy goes to Canyon Bickle. So that's kind of cool. I don't think I have anything else like that. Not much to say. It's a raw, relatively simple black metal, but I fucking love this band. So if you've never heard it, what you hear in the song clip will convince you. Check it out, man, it's Korres. Fuck, man, I need to finish this off before this camera battery dies, because I am not finishing this later. Alright, next up we have a full-length album from 2020 from a Louisiana-based black metal project. And this one fucking came and went way quicker than I thought it would, man. I just knew the time of the drop and I got in there and I just bought it and it was gone pretty much immediately. This is Vide with Hanging by the Bayou Light, which is a fucking incredible name for an album. I really, really love that. I love the imagery associated with like bayous and backwoods hillbilly type shit. I don't know why, but you know, regardless, I like it a lot. So this is a black metal with a fucking great like lo-fi grit. Yeah, this kind of just, honestly, in a word, it sounds spooky throughout the entirety of the record. The vocals on this pretty much sound like they were recorded in like a dingy basement, but there are some nice like synth elements here, and a really cool like fucking keyboard interlude on this song. What the fuck is it called? There's not a track listing on the back. It's called, son of a bitch, oh, Waiting Through the Harsh, which I don't think it's considered an interlude if it's the first fucking song. But regardless, Waiting Through the Harsh, it's a really, really nice way to start the fucking record. And again, it just kind of feels fucking spooky. This one has kind of a DSBM feel to it, which may be in like the ambient elements here. But I really fucking dig this, man. So album cover is very cool. Again, it's like a tree on like in like a swamp with somebody hanging from the tree. The back cover is kind of just like extended, I guess probably maybe from the front cover. Kind of looks like it. Could be, maybe. And this was released through Gems, which has a reputation of things coming and going really quickly through that distro. Especially their own releases, like that Glass Coffin record that I talked about pretty recently. This and the next record that I'm going to talk about. You might have seen, but it does come with an inner sheet with additional art of like a swamp. And there's the track listing there. Limited to 100 copies, which I guess explains why it went so fucking fast. But it is just black vinyl. Yeah. So I really don't feel like I need to talk too much about this because again, I think the song clip will kind of speak for itself, and I do want to finish this video without having to come back to it later because that would be supremely fucking annoying. But for now, that's Vide with Hanging by the Bayou Light. So, guy behind Vide. If it's a one-person project, I'm not certain. I'm almost certain that it is one man. Anyway, that guy is also behind this. This is some dead bodies with infernal death. This is a project that formed back in 2017, and to be honest, I'm not super familiar with anything else that this band has done besides this. I've heard some songs on YouTube, but what I know is this. And this is a 2020 EP. Pretty short, just 4 songs. But front to back, this is fucking incredible. For me, okay, so I don't really know how to explain this, but the vocals here are super fucking strange. Like, okay, they, stick with me. They sound like low growls, but they don't sound like they're growls. I don't know how to explain it. But what I can say without feeling completely retarded is that the high vocals here are fucking nasty. But in its essence here, this is basically lo-fi, old school death metal. That kind of hangs within like the slow and chuggy like end of the death metal spectrum. And I say it lives, you know, in like the slow chuggy fucking end, but this is not fucking afraid to, you know, step outside of those boundaries. I really like this. I like this, I think, more than I like the Vide record. Not for any real reason, I've just listened to this more, I guess. The album cover is cool. It looks like somebody took a picture of their TV while they were watching the Texas Chainsaw Massacre of Sally there. Their logo is pretty fucking crazy, but the back cover is really cool too. Again, Sally, very cool. There's your inner sheet. It is just single-sided, but you got your track listing and shit. Same as the Vide record, which is quite cool. And this is also limited to 100 copies, but this is on colored vinyl. All copies come on yellow, which is quite fucking cool. I think fits really nicely with the album cover, I guess just because the album title and logo, band logo are in yellow. I don't know, it fits, fuck you. But yeah, man, if you like super nasty old school death metal, there's no way you won't like this. So check it out, that's Some Dead Bodies with Infernal Death. My camera's giving me the fucking warning. I gotta get through this. The next record is the first release from a Peruvian death metal band. And it's this. This is Mortum with Evil Dead. Honestly, the reason that I pulled this out is because it also has a fucking character from an old horror movie. That's literally all. Anyway, Mortum is a Peruvian band, like I said, formed back in 1986, and this is the very first release from 1989. And this is the first time that this demo has been given like a standalone release since the original like Mortum released tape all the way back in '89. This demo was on a compilation a while back, but until now it's, you know, it's never had like a standalone vinyl release. So this is limited to 500 copies, but basically this is old school death metal that's old enough that it still has the heavy thrash influence, but it's super high energy, very cool. I like this release a lot. So album cover, Cheryl, obviously very fucking cool. The back cover there, this is basically what the original demo tape looked like, if I'm not mistaken, but you got all the track listing and Veins Full of Wrath Productions. It comes with an inner sheet that's got lyrics and like the original J card for the tape, which is cool. And as well as a poster, and I fucking love this poster. Yeah. Fucking awesome, man, really dig it. Too bad I don't really put posters up around here. And the vinyl itself is just black, but I like Side Evil, Side Dead, very cool. So, in the interest of speeding this along, Peruvian death metal, basically the band you think of probably when you think Peruvian death metal. It is for me, for sure. But, yeah, man, great band. Check it out if you've never heard it. That's Mortum with Evil Dead. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna try and get this edited tonight. Hopefully I can have another one of these up in the next couple weeks. I'm going to Alaska for a week later this month. I'm gonna try and have another video out before then, because if I wait till I'm back, I will get lazy again and I won't do it. So I have to just fucking persevere. Until then, hopefully you guys enjoyed this bullshit. Sorry I had to rush through the second half of this, but you know, that's fucking how it goes. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this regardless, and we will talk soon. Later.